Hey there, boys and girls. Today I'll be doing the Ardyn series boss battle with Elena. We need to use no items, beat him with limit burst, kill him within 20 turns. Up first we got Ignacio. He's here to imbue Elena and give us a fire imperil. Really high defense and hit points. Ardyn has attacks that can't be provoked, so your other units will be taking some damage. Make sure they can survive that. Charlotte's going to be our magic tank for this go around. She's fully evade build because of the mechanics and how Ardyn works. 24k hit points, 1300 spirit. Kind of keep in mind those stats right there. Whenever we get into the fight, you'll see why. Edgar's going to be our breaker. He's got his LB fill stuff on. Myra's going to be our healer and buffer. And Elena is going to be our damage unit. Man-eaters on Diablos, high attack, high magic. And Midnight set up about the same way. Lots of killers. Ardyn has a preemptive paralyze that you'll either need to immune or have some way to cure that. Let's go, Ardyn. Oh yes, don't let us down. Try not to, buddy. I'm on this. Alrighty, Ignacio is going to use his triple cast. Let's see here. Let me figure out how to Ignacio again. We'll do critical stamp, full burst stamp, and forging friendships for the LB fill. Now, I know my Charlotte should be fine here, but if your Charlotte it has a little bit less gear, instead of using intro, you can use live concert to get a re-res on your magic tank, and then she should have her limit burst by turn 2. I want to use roaring crowd though, just for the damage mitigation. Like I said, if your Charlotte's not beefy enough, use roaring crowd and the re-raise. That'll make sure you stay safe. Edgar's going to use his cooldown break. Charlotte is going to cover. And the Elenas are going to do Aurora Arts and Way of the Aurora. Way of the Aurora. Send that off. Yeah, took Charlotte down to 3k hit points. Like I said, if you can't get your stats there, Myra's got that re-raise just in case you need it. Alright, Ignacio is going to strike while the iron is hot. He's going to use a crush stamp for an imperil, and he's going to throw out some imbues onto our Elenas. We'll get Myra to sing us a song and heal us up. And to hit single. We'll use Charlotte's limit burst. We'll use Edgar's limit burst. We'll get Elena's limit burst ready. We gotta let Edgar do his thing first. Watch this boy. I love Edgar. He's so cool. Totally worth the OC. Alright, let's send Elena off. Decent damage. Now that we got Charlotte's mitigation online, fight's a whole lot less dangerous. Let's go ahead and limit burst with Edgar. Get Myra to sing us some songs. Really, Ignacio don't have a whole lot going on anymore. He's just going to maintain these fire imbues. And Elena's going to do her blade crystal. We'll defend Charlotte. We don't need her limit burst yet. Let's see if we can get to 50. That's his first threshold lock. 53, so short. His first threshold lock's 50. He's going to buff himself. We're going to have to dispel that. We're also going to have to dispel this mitigation he just put up right here, which really increases the value of having Ignacio. That way you can just throw out those imperils as much as you need. He's got 1 turn of damage reduction. Ain't nobody got time for that. Go ahead and spell that off. Reduce fire resistance. Can we forge some more friendships? Not yet. Let's fill his own gauge. Alright, we'll just do a crush stamp. We don't really need we don't really need the imbue to hit, or the imperil to hit 50% right here, but we've got it just in case. We're going to dispel again. He's going to do nothing but buff himself and end turn here, so we'll just defend Charlotte and Edgar. Kind of save them for later on. All right. Myra's going to dispel the boss. We're going to get us another imperil. Typically, you would want to go back into Elena here and use her other cooldowns to get her limit burst back up. Let's see if she gets close to filling up. That's fine. We'll just put another round of Blade Crystal into him. Pretty much, if you've got to this point in the fight, you've won, because all of these attacks can be evaded now. And then you've still got your single target melees. Poor old Ignacio needs some MP. What's this man doing? Let's go with intro. MP recovery. Can we forge them friendships now? Oh, he's just a little bit short. Rip. I guess we should have, well, let's do Way of the Aurora. I kind of wanted to use Ignacio to do his forging friendships there. That would have filled the Elenas up, but that's okay. Not everything works out like you want it to. We'll just have him defend. Let's see, Charlotte did her limit burst last turn, so she's got a cover. One cooldown on Edgar. You really don't have anything to do. We're going to let his break decay one turn, so the single targets will be a little bit stronger here, but I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. As the boss just decides to shit all over Elena. Alright. Double forge. Add a fire. Add a fire. We'll use Elena's limit burst. I don't think we'll hit the 50% right here. Let's get Myra to sing us a song and heal us up. Close. Limit burst with Edgar. We'll limit burst with Charlotte again, because why not? The next hit point lock is going to be 10%. All he's going to do is lock. He's going to buff himself. You can't dispel that one. And then he's going to heal himself up a little bit. Speed of light, Blade Crystal times 3. Go ahead and send that off. Yep, there's your next lock. We'll redo our fire imperil. Charlotte can defend. Edgar can defend. I guess Myra can sing us some more songs. A king at last! I think all he does at this point is just really weak single target melees. Poor feller. 24%. I think we're good to go for an LB kill here. Go ahead and send our Elenas off. Send Edgar off. We'll let Ignacio get in there too. Got our LB into the overkill. Mission credit. Not too bad, 9 turns. We got really close to that 50% on, what it was, turn 3. We could have got just a little bit more damage, we would have had him. a lot faster. But again, it's no big deal. That's all the mechanics of the fight right there. So like I said, if you take a little bit longer, it's fine. Just make sure you dispel that little mitigation there if you take a little while before he hits 50%, because he won't take any damage with that up. There we go. Hope you guys liked the video. If you're pulling on Final Fantasy 15, best of luck to you. The banners are terrible. Have a good rest of the week. Toodaloo.